The next healthy recipe that we're going to cook is fish stew. This is a pretty versatile dish, and again, lots of species of fish that you catch. You can use like stingray and catfish, barramundi if you want, mackerel or snapper. And it's a pretty simple dish. There's only a few ingredients in it. One is onions, roughly chopped tomato, diced capsicum red, diced capsicum green, some tomato pulp. They're whole tomatoes out of the can that have been chopped up, and sweet red paprika. Now there's various types of red paprika powder. This one's a sweet one. In other words, it's not hot. You can get a hot one if you want to create some heat in your dishes. You also can get a smoked one. But traditionally we use the sweet one. It's good for the kids as well. What you need to do is have your fish ready, and notice this time I've skins off and it's nice chunky size. That's half hand sizes. All right, it cooks very quickly. Okay, get your electric frying pan nice and hot. Keep it on number 10. Place the canola oil in. Put a liberal amount of oil in this dish. It won't hurt. Swirl it around the pan so it gets nice and hot. This time we want to brown the onions off a little bit. You can hear that sizzle. Pan's getting up to heat. Give the onions a good stir. Onions are cooking nicely. They're starting to clear. Just need to get a little bit of colour into them. Starting to sizzle nicely. A little bit of colour. Next thing you add is the capsicums. Nice colours again. Just keep stirring, shaking. Okay, once they're starting to get clear, nice and shiny, it's time to put the paprika powder in. That's equivalent to about 2 tablespoons. And that needs to be fried to get them flavours out of that paprika. They're starting to smell very nice now. Nice and colourful, nice and shiny, and the paprika's given off a good scent. Once that's done, you need to add the tomatoes and the fresh tomatoes. All in one, and stew everything down a little bit. And don't forget a little bit of pepper, just a sprinkle, and salt. Okay, lid on and bring it back to the heat pretty quick. Let it cook for about 7 minutes. Okay, the sauce is nearly ready now. It's cooking quite vigorously, but starting to get nice and thick. You may need to put a little bit of water in if it becomes too thick. That also helps to smooth it out a little bit. This dish also, if you don't want to put fish in it, you could put chicken in there as well. Kangaroo meat would be ideal for it. Bush turkey, any of that type of gamey meat would be great. Now at this stage it's ready for the fish to go in. Give it a shake around and cover the fish with the sauce. Turn down the heat to number 6, which is a medium heat. You don't need it to boil vigorously. If you keep it boiling, the fish will break up. Okay, another 5 minutes and this dish will be ready. Lid back on. This dish was created by the Wombi ladies. That's in the Jabiru area. They're a group of ladies that all pulled together and got their own little catering business, and they love their fish. Okay, this is ready to serve. We'll just grab some rice. Beautiful chunky pieces, and make sure you put plenty of sauce on there. And to be a little bit different, I'll put a bit of parsley on top. Okay, that's a beautiful dish, fish stew.
You can bake it or fry it, never know till you try it. You can even cook it up in a stew. Just roll them in flour and fry them on the stove, or chuck them in the fire and cook them on the coals. Serve with rice and a panic in the tea, some chips and salad, any way will do.